all the noise, the fireworks, the ole, and then we have Flipper back in the house. We are fired up. It's Monday, and every day it's Saturday. And welcome back to the Power Play Show with you, Coach, the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the house tonight. We are in the Boston Bruins locker room. We'll see if Brad Marchand is going to join tonight. We're going to see if Brad will be happy to see the Boston Bruins behind me on my behind my back. We'll see. But like we do at the beginning of every show, hopefully have an amazing, blessing Monday. This is the last day of Monday in August. We are at 2 days before the beginning of September. I can't wait, guys. To be honest with you, it's remind me the end of the season 2021 in NHL. You know, the last 5 games, it was boring. We are tired to watch the same team and night after night. And, you know, we are still there, but it was time to make the playoff. For me, it's time to get the Labor Day weekend, because after the Labor Day, we are now be back more with different things around the league. I believe the NHL is going to pick it up with different things around the league, the rookie camp, the showcase camp, the training camp, and then we're going to be very close about the season. We're going to talk about the fantasy hockey. We're going to talk about which prospect can make the NHL. So we're going to have a lot of action around the league. That's where we are right now. We are really now at I feel like it's time to do something. And to see the only thing happening this week is really about what's happening with Marc Bergevin about Kotkaniemi. So that's what we're going to have to figure out. This is everywhere. He was a little bit quiet, to be honest with you. Yesterday, it was really the big day about Kotkaniemi everywhere, every website. Today is a bit action, but not like he was yesterday. We'll be interested what Marc Bergevin is going happening with him. But listen, we're going to do what we do at the beginning of each show. I fire everybody. Welcome, everybody. First of all, welcome back, Mr. Michael Rosenblatt in the house. He's in the water with Flipper. We call him Mr. Adam Bergevin. Sometimes we call him the Wolf. Sometimes we call him the #1 Montreal Canadiens fan from Ontario. But we is Mr. Entertap in the house. By the way, Entertap is the #1 Frenchy Quiz. I'll be honest with you. He dominates the Frenchy Quiz like crazy, to be honest with you. So we have a lot of people showing up. Frank Zalazar back in the house. We have Luke, Mr. Frenchy Quiz. Luke back in the house. Mark Des 100 back in the house also. Yes, we cannot wait for the season start. Mark, I absolutely agree with you. It's getting boring, to be honest with you. And finally, we have also awesome, Mr. Sly Abs guy in the house, of course, with the beautiful. You are awesome, Natasha. Welcome aboard. Michael Robinstein, he is in the house tonight. In the next 60 minutes, Michael Robinstein is going to say, I have to go, coach. My dogs want to go out. I need to walk them. So I expect Mr. Michael to leave. Here we go. We call him sometimes the Bod. We call him sometimes the monkey. But also we call him the boy. But at the end of the day, we call him Bod the monkey boy. Try to catch up with everybody right now. Mr. Johnny Golden from St. John, New Brunswick. Dixon Automotive Group in the house tonight. Directly from Everett. Welcome back. I know you are busy. We are really happy to have you, Mr. Stretzik, in the house. Directement from Texas, Houston, Mr. Joseph Leum. From the island, directly from Montreal Island, sometime in the island, sometime outside the island, depend where you go to see her. But she's always here with us, Miss Nathalie Lafont. Yannick Robertson in the house tonight. Salut mon homme, très belle journée. Directement from Montreal, de la belle province de Québec. We have to find out is, we cannot find out is, here we go. Mr. Chainsaw. Congratulations, Michael Rosenblatt, for the internship with the Panthers. You're going to be on the ice now. Roger Delaney in the house. I'm going up now. I have to go down now to figure out where are we. Here we go. Hey, Coach, and Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks. We need two center. We need a lot of players right now. Bergevin doing a lot of talking around the league. I'm sure the line, his phone is busy. I'm pretty sure. Did you see Pasta and Bergeron at the locker room, Coach? I didn't see them, but I see Joe Thornton today. Got his new apartment on the beach, about $1 million renting per month. I don't know, but he's straight at Fort Lauderdale on the beach with his family, his wife, his two kids, the daughter and the son. It was great to see him about this. My birthday is September 26th. Adam Berge. We're going to surprise you with something. Help, Coach. Any of you on my dog got stuck just now? I'm smell. August was so quick. I want to have the assistant and the mouse quickly. Tahim China should have an expansion draft. Select one player for each team. That would be great. Sly high five. Good evening. I cannot wait for the season start. Hey, Coach. I tried to catch up with everything, guys, who kept picking up everything. Adam is ready for, Sly is ready for the house, for the quiz, in our tap. For a long time, I was the Marian Oussa of the Frenchy Quiz. Marian Oussa, he got paid again, still pay his contract with the Chicago Blackhawks until last year, by the way. Michael, I'm so broken if he's no fix. Kaden Jenkins in the house. Guy, I tried to catch up, everybody. So hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes. 19 likes. Can we get to 25 again tonight? Michael may have an internship, but you can win a Frenchy Quiz by the monkey. Don't worry, in our tab, Bergeron will figure out. For the 100-time Coach, Moncton, not St. John. I know. I play with you. I play with you. I knew. When I see this, I was waiting for you to come back in the chat to tell me that. It's Sly. Sly told me to do this. It's not me. It's Sly. Sly said you should tell this to Johnny. He's from St. John. Much better to be from Moncton. I love that city. Yeah, Moncton. By the way, I don't know if you watch the news. I know some of you are in Canada, but we are in USA and the South, and it's ugly in Louisiana, guys. Poor people over there. I've been in before the hurricane. It's not fun, but that one, it was hard one, to be honest with you. I know, Joseph, you live in Houston, been a couple of times in the hurricane in Houston, Texas, but the guys, New Orleans and the couple of parish in Louisiana got hit badly. So hopefully, they will go to be back like better for the power, everything like that. I know, Johnny. I think Joe Thornton will shave his barb and the result with saving a result will let an extra That's it. Kick me out of this, coach. The channel that I was talking about was the Hockey Live coach, Frenchy. Awesome. Kaden, like the vlogs and the hockey. Awesome. But I'll be honest with you guys. Joe Torter was looking great. You have a video on him on Twitter, guys, and he looked like a tourist. The kid with a Panthers jersey and him have a nice tourist hat on his head. He had the barb is perfectly cut. Great. I don't know. It was so funny to see this for them. My prayer go out of them. Yes, a slide about that one over there. Roger, thank you so much. We will get his was at Texas with the hurricane. Yeah, I understand, Jose. I was just mentioning like sometime the Houston, because the way they are in the past, when the hurricane go a little bit south, like, like Corpus Christi and San Petri and everything like that. San Petri, I think San Petri Island. Anyway, and they go a little bit south, the hurricane go through this. Houston get a lot of this because the water flood a lot Houston area usually. But yesterday was really about the south of New Orleans, guys. It was unbelievable, the damage, the water on the Grand Island and the Huma and everything like that. It was unbelievable to see all those, those pictures over there. That background coach Boston, yes, I know. I did this for Brad Marchand. We'll see if he's coming tonight. Interesting remark today, Buffalo is leaning to trading for 2 prospect a draft pick. Buffalo within some of the Eichel contract. We'll see what happened there. St. John is not a city I want to live in, especially downwind from the mile. Please pray for the people in Fireworks and Lake Tahoe. That's another story about Lake Tahoe. Look like we become a weather channel, but what's called is the Calter Fire. No, it's a fire. It's called Spicy Calton Fire, whatever it is. One of my best friends, she's live in the Lake Tahoe, and I saw on Facebook she was safe. But listen, this is a beautiful area in the world. I believe after Aspen, Colorado, Lake Tahoe is one of the beautiful places, and we pray for those people. Already 450 houses got hit badly by the fires. So listen, this is with COVID and hurricane and the fires and the violence and the war done today after 20 years. It's just a lot of bad news around the world. But, so sometimes the perspective of this is like sometimes you have to look in the mirror and look on the right, look on the left, and say, wait a minute, my life is not too bad at the end of the day. So we hope the best for everybody. South Padre Island. Yes, sir, Joseph. Why you know this, coach? Because I work in Corpus Christi, guys. And the NHL, and the WPHL, the Western Professional Hockey League. I have a chance to look this guy. This is the beginning of 2000. The Corpus Christi, I work with that one of there. He was our best friend. Oh, my God. I'm thinking about Pat Quinn. It's not Pat Quinn. Pat from Trois-Rivières. I will find his last name. Not Pat Flynn. Oh, my God. Is that player in NHL? Anyway, another story for another time. Caldro Fire. Here we go. I love New Orleans. It's my first city in the state. I go every year to them. I go get back on the feet. Frank, of course, you're the party man. Frank is a great guys. I never met him, but the way he talked, the way he write everything, he's a great guy, travel a lot. He's a party Cuban man. Congratulations, Frankie, and enjoy your evening. Mr. Cigar, Frank Zalazar. Michael Robinson, being honest with you, I did not see really the news. This maybe come from Canada, so Sportnet or TSN, everything like that. The 2 prospect, I think they will get, maybe not Caulfield. Caulfield don't go nowhere. I think Romanov could be involved with that part over there. He could be another young players. I would not trade Jan Mazak. I would be so sad, but we'll see happen. Coach, you are awesome because this is the best channel in the heart. Caden, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Wake up, buddy! Hello, my friend. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Yeah, Joseph, they have always been WPHL in Corpus Christi for many, many years. And then after that, they changed the league. I believe they've been to, now is the junior league. They play in the NHL. Try to find a nickname. I cannot call it my name. And I want them, Joseph, in the old arena on the water. Now they build a new one. It's called the Bank America, I believe. Now I don't know, but a long time did not go to Corpus Christi. Wow, long time ago. I live in Laredo for 6 months. I coached with Terry Rukowski, and he's on the WPHL with Terry Rukowski, the ex-Pittsburgh Penguins, for 6 months in Laredo. And in Laredo, you have to go looking left and right because you never know who's going to shoot you. That's another story. I can imagine a slide to live in Laredo, by the way. But it was a good time to cross the border. That's another story, one of my days. This is those story I count usually after midnight with Sly. Starter cannot give up on Romé. Is there a QA? If so, what time? We'll see what happens. We're just talking tonight, but we're going to get there. Yes, weather is not too hot in summer. Weather is not cool. It's not too bad. Bien, et vous, très bien, mon wake-up buddy. I love you, emoji. Ab play Carolina October 21st should be fun. Should be really interesting, to be honest with you. Ab should look at the KCC's cast. I believe he's already signed with the Islanders. I don't know what's going on with Islanders, but look like he's going to. Do you think we match for KK? We should if we don't have an option B and C. All right? Ain't no tap. Did you hear me? Just kidding, buddy. No cigar tonight. It's Scotch whiskey night. Help me sleep. Awesome, Frankie. Love it. I can't wait. The ice rays. Jesus, I should know that. Yes, sir, Joseph, the ice rays, of course, about that. Dixon, I think so. Casey is signed for sure. Wake up, buddy. Yeah, absolutely right about this. We're missing Rusty Spooner. Rusty Spooner is the big fan of the New York Islanders. Monkey says probably already have a deal with the Islanders. Here we go. Close the border fun. Yes, he was fully interesting at the Laredo. I think team need to be extremely careful dealing for a cold back injury can really derail a career. One way about his career longevity. Stretching, you're absolutely right about this. The thing in there was any team, and what I'm shaking a little bit about this, the case is Pat Brisson. He's a new agent. Brisson have a great reputation, and Brisson is not going to trade him without to be sure is 100% he can play and 100% he can stay healthy. The reputation of Pat Brisson is really, really great in NHL. You have a lot of respect over all over the HGM, and I feel good to have Brisson around Jack Eichel. That's maybe the best move he did, Jack Eichel, in the last 16 months. If Barca were the great trade, what will his price be? A minimum of 4 players, exactly like Jack Eichel is right now. Committee just came to visit. We'll hopefully get back tonight for quiz. Not see you tomorrow. Roger, not a problem, buddy. Thanks again, stop by. Don't forget to click on the like. I know it won't get trade. Coach, what are your thoughts on offer sheet? I don't know, that. Do I go there? Matt Stoll in the house tonight. Welcome aboard, Matt Stoll. Yannick, I will be honest with you. Check what they gave to Sam Reinhart. And you have to go from that part over there. Part of the thing with the Hakel trade is he is $10 million a year. That's a lot of money, of course, but he's worth it. Coach, are you sure? He's worth it. Because he's a 1 point per game. And the money should be a little bit. Any bull rider in Laredo, I'm exhibition bull riding champion. You have a lot of bull rider right here. And sometimes they have usually those bull walk with some gun around them. So a bit when I live in El Paso, I travel so much. I work at different team. Texas is one I work everywhere. San Antonio, Laredo. I went to El Paso, Corpus Christi, Austin, Dallas. I name it. I did it. Wichita Falls. I worked there also. Well, I worked there. I've been there for a couple of hockey games. They are rodeo in Davies, South Florida. yeah, but it's not the same kind of rodeo about the monkey. But let's go back to the news and hockey. We turn that, and we flip right there. We're going to go about 15 minutes, guys, and then maybe go jumping on the QA before we jump on the Frenchy Quiz. That number one. I don't think NHL should allow offer a sheet. Create much in mistake rarely works. So why have them? That's because that gave us, you and me, to talking about. that gave us a YouTube creator to have some news to talk about for a couple of days. So, but honestly, it's not happened a lot. I think it's really rare because you're losing too much. I think Michael said you should sign Pedersen this morning. I'm not agree. You lose too much prospect, everything like that. And it does not work at the end of the day about that one over there. Mechanic Bull Champion Coach at the X when I was young. Offer sheet are entertaining. That's pretty much the best way to describe the offer sheet about that one there because it's rare. So that's what's happening at that moment. I think that's the reason why is really interesting about that one there. But listen, we have a couple of news happening today. I don't know if you follow. Don't forget, please, don't only click on the likes, but we create videos, all right? 7 o'clock p.m. every night. We have the resume of all the news in 1 minute. It's called a short video. And then we have a video every day about different continents. Today is about the UFA 2022. And I'm asking you, which player do you think the Montreal Canadiens should pursue or to get signed for the UFA for the upcoming season in 2022? But we are 43 days, guys, of the upcoming season. We talk about Nazem Kadri for the Colorado Avalanche. Now, we talk about the ex-goaltender Martin Biron, the play-by-play with the Buffalo Sabres. He's often on the NHL Network Sirius XM. And then we have Quinn Hughes. All three were the number 43. That's something you have to remember about that one over there. Jose, was there a stranger? Offer sheet the 1983 St. Louis to Scott Skidden, 51 first round pick. That's nuts. Yes, it was really that one, Joseph. If you ever offer sheet to the team by the drafting, yeah, that would be maybe the only way maybe can help. $10 million a year is worth it for Hickle, but how much of the next year is spending okay from surgery? $10 million after the year is still something not so for every team. I understand that part over there. But again, can Buffalo keep some money? We don't know yet. You have a different area or different path they can talk about Jack Eichel. But if you talk about productivity, what he brings, it's like, if you think about this, like McDavid, he should win about $17 million, not with the salary cap. But if you think about McDavid is going to be the first player to win $20 million in the next 5-6 years. And then you're going to have Connor Bedard, Shane Wright, and the Riss Menschkov. Menschkov? Something like that. Bergeron is not so entertaining in our tap. Is Kadri still suspended? No. I know if Sheffley is. Yes. Emma Jose, I was just thinking about the crazy Scott Skiven offer a sheet by the Blues. Absolutely right about this. But who was the first player in NHL to get an offer a sheet? Do not Google it, but it was maybe a question I could bring to you. But who was the first one? What do you think to bring back Kadri to Montreal, coach? Not allow. Do not touch Kadri. He's a great 82 players, and once start the playoff, he lose his head. Yep, Yannick, every time I heard of a sheet, I think that one, absolutely right, Joseph, about this. Hey, it's 43 days, NHL back in the house. Don't forget to click on the like. The big news today, guys, is really for the Nashville Predators. This talk about cheap contract. I don't know how he did this, but listen, the Nashville Predators signed Eli Tolvanen for a 3-year contract at $1.45 million per year. Is a bridge contract for him, the 22 years old. post a 22 point last season, 11 goal, 11 assists, and 40 game. He was really the first year he was play full time in NHL. He's impressive. I like his style. I like the way he play. He was the 30 overall pick in 2017 by the Nashville Predator. I don't know if you follow a lot of Nashville Predator, but I like this kid. I think I have a lot of upside down with him. I think he can become a good player for them. And at 1.45, guys, is really cheap for a total of $4.35 million. Look, I have to give you that one for David Poile, what he did. I think that the kid could get a little bit more, to be honest with you. Joseph, you got it, my friend. Gary Nullen was the first one to get the oversheet. Watch is see if Bergevin does something. He completely surprised the hell out of everybody. Well, you don't talk, coach. Because I'm thinking about, we talk about G.T. Miller, we talk about Eichel, we talk about Dvorak. And then we have to look about which other players could get. And I'm going this right now very badly. I don't know if it's a good way to describe this part over there. What do you think? And again, if Montreal Canadiens get Ryan Owenson for the Nashville Predator, because now he talk about something surprise everybody. Ryan Owenson. Jeff Courtnall. I prefer Ross Courtnall, the Chevreuil. Al should get Lundell. I think Bergeron is going after Crosby. Does think outside the box. Bergevin is only 3 million retaining of what I can. Yeah. Of course, you have something you can manage with that part of there, right? Is $8.25 million. He does not deserve it. But I think Hohenson as a second center, I think it could be a great one around $5 million. I think Montreal should not trade Cole Caulfield. That would be my suggestion, to be honest with you, about that one. Let me check for you guys, Nashville Predator, because I don't know. I may be crazy, but all right. Owenson have $8 million guy for one this year, second, third, for 4 years. He's 29 years old. So at the end of this contract, he's going to be 33 years old, 34. He has 61, 54, 64, 36 point, and 68, 22 point. So he's about 50 point. He scored about 15 goals per game, per year. Long time ago, 8 years ago, he had 33 goals, 26 goals, 63, 71 point. The one thing he does well, you know, guys, during the playoff, 6-6, 8-14, 13-14, 14-13, 5-4, 4-6. Tolvanen is a pretty good for his own age because he played against the Florida Panthers. I don't know about the monkey can remember him, but he's great. Talking about a rookie like Tolvanen, we're not talking about the Arizona Coyotes signed today. Dylan Guender for a 3 years entry-level contract at ELC. The amount is, of course, $925,000. He got $832 plus the 92.5 sign-up bonus. Look, he's a great hockey player. Played for the Edmonton Oilers King in the WHL. Great year 2 years ago. It's a lot of great. He's a great hockey player, guys. I'll be honest with you. We'll be interesting what he's going to get. He was the 9 overall pick during the last draft pick. So we'll be see about that one over there. It makes sense to me outside the box. Surprise, Elder Hall, everybody. I guarantee it would be cheaper than Divorak and Hickle. Again, like I said to you, I'm just thinking it's friendly. And again, I just thought about this right now. I see Tolvanen, Nashville, and I started thinking. So you think about all around the league. I don't know. I think it's someone who could maybe interesting, 28, 29. Monahan, it could be another one, but I don't know. I think it would cost you more. I think the case, because he had $8 million, David Poy can maybe let him go at $3 million cheaper, like you said, and then something like get a one prospect and one first round pick or something like that. I don't know. Again, I just put this as Adrien Bourgault in the house. What's up? Great, buddy. Welcome, Adrien. J'espère que tout va bien. Everything is looking great over there. This is the news for the weekend, guys. Just a quick news. The Ottawa Senators signed a Philip Gustafsson, a 2-year contract. I don't know if you saw that. If not, I just mentioned this to you. And then the San Jose Sharks, guys, have plus Ivan Shevkovich on the waivers for a prior contract termination. We know this rule every day at 12 o'clock p.m. That's the way they can release, remove, or claim a waiver list players. So I expect him to be out of the San Jose Sharks start tomorrow. So that's what's happening about this one over there. Now, I talk with the guy does it. Let me disappear. And this is for a little bit help. I'm going to bring you a couple of pictures like this for the next couple of days. It's an average player value score, APVS. All right, it's a player stay, the player acquisition in different colors, and the player loss. Well, that's give them a number of what the player performance on the average player value score. You can see Huberdeau, it was really good. Wegar, Ekblad, Barkov, Verhey, Foxling, and Duclair did very well. Orvis is another one. The one they lost, honestly, Wendell, Wenberg, and Yandel. This is for offensive side. It's not for the defensive side. All right? So the chance they get during the game to score and to have a point, everything like that. So that's what happening versus what they shoot, everything like that. So you have a different metrics you calculate together, and that's give you an average player value score about that one over there. So just want to give you an idea what it looked like and sharing with you about that one over there. So that's what's about this one over there. So, by the way, I will get back here. Peter back in the house. Directly from Kingston, Ontario. And he was a Kaprizov, not allowed. Talking about Kaprizov, guys, I don't know if you got this today, but Vertanen played for the Vancouver Canucks, and he got arrested and all that drama he bring, everything on that, like the girl, the woman, bring him to the court. Looked like he got a contract from the KHL. This is not confirmed yet, but it looked like he take the direction of KHL for the upcoming season. So it'll be interesting about that. Talking about Kaprizov, like I mentioned to you, we don't hear anything yet about what could happen for him. So it'll be interesting. Coach, what do you think about going after Earl? San Jose need pick a prospect. But first of all, if you watch my video as UFA, Thomas Erdl is going to be a UFA. I think he's a great hockey player. Is a player, I don't know San Jose. He is the point. I don't know if he wants to stay in San Jose. San Jose is the team right now have to figure out something, guys. Doug Wilson have to figure out they cannot stay in the game with rebuilding or no rebuilding. The bad contract from Burns, Vlasic, and Carlson hit them a lot. So that would be the same thing. I just have the feeling that Bergevin is trying to get Eichel. That's pretty much what I think about that one over there. Surprise. Okay, thanks, Coach. Not a problem. I tried to give you the link. If you want to come here, talking live with me for about 10 minutes, you're welcome. How I get the links, Coach? Come on, relax. Coach going to give it to you. Here we go. So, yeah, so that's happening about that one over there, honestly. Would be interesting. Bergevin have to do a move this week. Match it. Let him go. Trade. And if he trade, which one? It would be really interesting to see. If there are a deadline for Lariano, who I know who is seeing it as not. Joseph, what I'm thinking is this part about that one over there. He's working on figure out the money situation. He need to figure out where I put Tarasenko in the puzzle. He need to figure out what is coming or not coming. So for me, it's really interesting what Lamoriello is going to do. Because I believe Islander missing a piece of the puzzle. And they have to figure out, if St. Louis do not want to hold the money, at least they get something bigger. And St. Louis, they know, if like Tarasenko is full healthy, he's a 30 goal. He's another Phil Kessel. So that's what they are, the discussion about Tarasenko over there. That's another one we have to follow up for the next couple of weeks. What could happen about this? Lightning gang in the house. The number one fans of the Tampa Bay Lightning. The winner of the Stanley Cup. Back to back to back. Welcome aboard. What's up, Adrienne? Très bien. I said right is best option with KK. You know what I mean? I was a bit hard today. Not hard, but I will give you another perspective on this part. But at the end of the day, all right, my point, you cannot leave Kotkaniemi out of the lineup or let him go if you don't have an option for a second center. You cannot build the team with Perreault, Poulin, and Paquette for the upcoming season. It's not realistic. And Marc Bergevin knows this. He's better, he's smarter to anybody here, right? You know how this game works. So you need to figure out this week a trade or sign Kotkaniemi. And that's the point behind that water there. The problem I would enter with Kuznetsov is this part. I have two problems. His behavior of ice. Secondly, his contract is high for what he does. He's a good one. He's getting a little bit older. But for me, I would prefer to check, and it would cost you more for the Washington Capitals. Eichel, he would like to be there. By the way, Eichel is already in Montreal right now for the BO still. McDavid is in Montreal, so maybe they will trade for McDavid. Just kidding. They have a hockey camp called the BO still. It's called the Power. Someone can help me. The Power Edge. Here we go. Watch Connor McDavid grow to learning to play hockey with a Power Edge. He become the Power Edge is all around the big NHL now. There are a lot of power skating coach use that one over there. Réjean Beaulieu in the house. Directement from British Columbia. We have one for you, buddy. You will not make money with me because I don't have to go to the barber. But that's scary. I think Eichel and NTC does not kick until next season. Great question. And when I don't have the answer, I have to get it. I hate to not know what I'm doing to talk about this. The Eichel situation, he still have 5 more years, $10 million, by the way. His NMC start in 22-23. You're absolutely right about that one over there. So they cannot hold him exactly on that one over there. And next season, 22-23, guys, he got a seasonal bonus of $7.5 million. So that will be another negotiation they have to put on the table. But his base salary will be $2.5 million. But still, he still have to get $65 million for the next 5 years. And honestly, guys, look, he has 82 points, 77 game, 78 points, 68 game. He had 18 points and 21 game last season. He produced 24, 24, 25, 28, 36 goals, per year with a bad team. And I think it could be the answer for the Montreal Canadiens. Bottom Monkey is back. What's up? Pretty good. McDavid, now that's thinking outside the box. Yeah. It was just mentioned about that because both of them are in-house. Atlanta weather back in the house tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. It's time to ask a couple of questions you have right now. If you want to ask questions, it's time. You want to come live, you're welcome. We have about 10-15 minutes about that. Look, how long does Price have? Exactly the same thing, 5 more years to go. Not 4, to be honest with you. I wish team could loan player to other team for a while like they do in soccer. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that. I think Julien Brisebois would love to do that. I think Julien Brisebois is the number 1 for that one over there. So I think that would be good. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this year. Carey Price he has. I want to be sure to confirm. Exactly like Jack Eagles. Too bad Carolina and Montreal won't play more game against each other this year. Yeah, 2 or 3 games this year. Steven Stamkos could be the MVP this year. No. I know that would hurt you to hear coach said that. No. Why coach? Because Stamkos losing a little bit the power he is. What you said, the injuries year after years, he did not do well. Coach, he had 19, 17, 18 points on the playoff. Yes, most of these points coming from power play. So I don't think so. He can become the MVP. But he's a great hockey player, and he could be very good. I don't say that wrong way about you team players. I just said I don't see him to win the MVP. No way. What kind of impact would Eichel have on Montreal? How far away from the cup? We still may be far away from the cup, but 18, 19, 17, 20 team in NHL, Montreal Canadiens at this moment, you bring them about 12 in NHL. At the under 15 best team in NHL. You make definitely the playoff or close to make the playoff. I will not say wild card anymore. I will say they maybe have a chance to finish the top 3. How powerful is Jack Eichel? You talk about a punch of Eichel and Suzuki. I'll be honest with you. You're going to be surprised when I'm going to tell you that. That's better at Barkov and Bennett together. Yeah. Because Bennett is not going to get 60 points. And Barkov is going to get about the same number of points as Eichel healthy. And Suzuki is going to have more points to Bennett. So the punch 1 and 2 is better. I don't say the team is better. I talk about the punch 1 and 2. Atlanta and the house. Hi, buddy. I love it. Hey, coach, do you think the Seattle Kraken will be the best team in NHL? Unfortunately, no. They won't. And barely don't think they will make, I don't think they will make the playoff next season. You're good. If the kid check a little too hard, he goes on the LTR. I Sly, thanks you too. No problem, Atlanta, thanks. Change the single been an MVP like the Leaf winning cup. Yeah, that's possible about that one over there. Coach Frenchy is bringing the hard cold through. That's what you get for me, honestly. I never been the guy play the grayscale. I would tell you what I think. I could be wrong many, many times. But at least I would tell you what I think and my feeling are and not to please people. I never been my style. If my player does not play well, they will know. But if my player play well, I would say you're unbelievable. And that's the way you should do it with students, with young kids. Tell the truth and not try to please someone what you think is not right. Sorry. Barkov is better to Eichel. We are in the Frenchy Quiz in the next 6 minutes. Yes, Barkov is better to Eichel, but the punch 1 and 2 is better to Montreal. UB is better to Gallagher. Absolutely right. Reinhardt is Suzuki on the right. No, but the monkey. about Suzuki Renault. Coach, I will tell the truth. Peter, you're amazing.
You are awesome.
But at the end of the day, being honest with you, I not agree with you about that one over there. Currently, not at all. Not at all. What Suzuki bring on the ice is better for what Renault does on the ice. We go better to Petri. He's a little bit younger. So Petri is almost like 32 now. So he's younger. So I will accept this, but I will say to you that's pretty even. Pretty even. Absolutely the right way, Adam. Show them how much you love them. Show them you care about them and serve them. Each one of them. Show how much you believe on them and how much you care. I'm telling you right now, you're going to make a difference for the rest of their life. In my opinion, the best duo is Pastor Marchand, the Rat. Those two have great chemistry. Yeah. Frank, I understand what you talk about. I was just talking about the center line 1 and 2, but I think the line of Boston is one of the most dominate in NHL with the Colorado Avalanche. And the right time for the quiz soon, Zenit. Welcome aboard, Mr. Zenit Gammon. And Zenit, if you want to take a note, when you turn on the video tomorrow and you want to show to your daughter, go straight to 50 minutes and 48 seconds because that's what she hear. Welcome back, Laila. Welcome. So you can tell her this at 50 minutes, 48 seconds. We welcome you, beautiful daughter, Laila.
Awesome.
Lightning and Panthers Stadium series will be great. Each game they're going to play each other is going to be amazing. But the monkey about that one over there. Do you see Renault sliding in the original backup or Urbi Bennett? CANVA is going to give the choice to Orvis at the beginning, but after that, they will do a lot of modification about that one over there. But I'll do the McDavid with Tressel. No. No. That enough, honestly, is going to be the better chair for this season. Because now you have no pressure. It's going to be on the third line. So you're going to play again the worst line. So that enough is going to be not too bad. It depends who is going to play with him. But at the end of the day, I expect that enough to have a good year. But again, remember, that enough have not a bad year. He started bad with 6 goals, but he finished strong with 7 goals in the last 12, 13 games. But he have not many points like usually he does. So that's only fun about that one there. 50 for 8, thank you. I will remember you. So awesome. You're welcome. Bennett will have his best year in his career. More ice time as a better coach. Peter, about Bennett. Yeah, he was going to have a better for sure. You skipped my comments. I apologize if I skip it. Please, could you please typing again? That'd be awesome. Pedri, better to Wegar offensively. Wegar, better to defensively. I think in our tap, Wegar have a pretty much a great offensive. I'll be honest with you, I see breaking even. The Panthers will have fight with the Lightning in the preseason game. I'll be happy usually. Peter, you're a good coach. Became time awesome. You're welcome. Hello, Coach Charles Killer, YouTube. Bienvenue, mon homme. Thanks, everybody, to join the show tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'll be awesome. It's crazy that Wegar was top 5 in the plus and minus. Yep. Have the Lightning play an outdoor hockey game, and will they play one in the near future? And they tried to figure out how they can play a game in Florida. Their experience, they did what they did in California, everything like that. So I expect the next 5 years it will happen. And I will tell you why. Because the Panthers getting better, the Lightning are good, and for the popularity of hockey in South Florida, it would be great. So my expectation, the next 5 years, maybe 3 years, you're going to have a game outdoor at the one biggest stadium, football, somewhere around from here. It's okay, still have the Lightning play outdoor classic. Here we go. Quiz coming up, Static. Yes, 5 minutes. Play is the Miami Arena with the Lightning, aka Cat, play in the Miami Arena. Now, it will be like a University of Florida. That will be outside about. Congrats to Team Canada, won with a 4-0 tonight. Talking about the woman is going to play against USC. That will be a great, great game about that. Talking about congratulations to Latvia, Denmark, and another country is going to go to Beijing, China. Someone knows the third team I'm missing. Latvia, Denmark, and another country. No. It's going to be more like the Miami here or the Tampa Bay. It's just copy its own self. Yeah, I think I answered to you, right? Weather? Atlanta? All right. So we can hang in Sweden. No, Adam. It's a 3-country. They was fighting for the between 16 to make the Beijing. Like Sweden, Russia, and USA, Canada, they're already in. Sweden, Finland. But it was this, I'm missing one. Jesus, I'm not remember. Team China is Olympic should have an expansion draft to take one player from each team country. But the monkey. Canada versus USA women hockey have been so much my favorite game ever. That really is incredible. Yes, it's going to be really interesting to see tomorrow the next game between both teams for sure. Are you a Miami Dolphin fan? Not really. I don't follow the NFL. It's funny. I can open the door. I'm right there at the stadium. I'm about 5.6 miles from the stadium. Do you think your UB makes first or second line and Team Canada? When you make the team, you can be at the 4 line. You're still a great hockey player. So he's going to make, is it a Swiss? Did it, Sly? Bada Monkey, yes, Atlanta. Do you think yeah, so he's going to be there. The first 2 guys, you have to be behind Brett Marchand. Right? Huberdeau should be there. I don't remember everyone on my head, but that's what happened, what I'm thinking. Oh, I like the NFL. Also, I don't say I don't like it. I like players. I like the fantasy football. So I don't like a specific team. So I like to watching a player because Aaron Rodgers or, like to make a point for my team. Do you think Ablad make the Team Canada? Oh, right now I would say yes. Peter Jello with no hesitation by a mile. Eggblad, Bada Monkey, I really believe he's going to make it. Not sure was drawing Swiss out there. Or maybe the cheese with wine, possible. We have 3 minutes of the contest. I think we're going to jump. I think people are waiting for that one anyway. And I think we have all the news anyway. So why not to start the contest right away? Petrobad, Petro Canada. Does it exist again, guys, in Canada? Petro Canada? I have no clue. Coach, what's going on? Coach, what's going on? I don't know. I'm looking for the song. Yeah. Boom! Oh yeah! Used car! This is the song for the Frenchy Quiz, #1 quiz on the YouTube channel about hockey. Are you ready? Petro Canada everywhere. Is it the night as someone going to beat in our tap? Is it the night someone is going to step up? Is it the night a Sly to win completely, dominate the quiz. We're going to see if Sly can step up tonight. What happened about that one of that. Niedermeyer need to change that jersey. He is a forever New Jersey Devils. Great hockey player, to be honest with you, Mr. Niedermeyer. All right, let's start this right away. Are you ready, guys? It's time to step up. Tonight, it's different quiz. What are you talking, coach? And now don't look on Google. Please, show me. After I put the question, in 15 seconds, you should give me a letter. Not 1 minute. And not change the answer. 15 seconds. Boom. Just kidding. But tonight's about, guys, the 500 goals. What? 500 goals in NHL by Sven players. Where I think you will go to like it tonight. Some of you never heard about Sven name. Some of you never heard about goaltender. And you're going to have a lot of it. I think at the end of the night, you're going to say, this is fun, coach. We love the Frenchy Quiz. And I think I'll be great about that. No cheating, Michael. All right. Are you ready? The first one. Guy Lafleur the Flower score is 500 goal. Again, which goalie? Which goaltender? Is it Billy Smith, Gilles Gilbert, Jerry Cheevers, Chico Resch, and Richard the King Brother for the Vancouver Canucks? Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh, really?
Joseph said A. Atlanta said B. Who's going to say C? A, B, A. And on tap said A. Who is Richard Brother? And on tap said A. Adam said A. Reggie. Réjean said A. Luke said A. Everybody said A. Come on, guys. The best brother, by the monkey. Sly said D. Atlanta said B. Zenith said A. Peter said D. Peter said E. Atlanta said C. Come on, guys.
Come on!
The answer, guys, you're not going to. I think you guys, you gave us a chance tonight. I think that's what you did all together. Chico Resch, December 20, 1983. Do you know who get this answer? Only one. The man, Sly Abs, scored the first of the night. Peter laughs because he shifts to the D to the E. But Sly take the lead for the first time in the history of the Hockey Nation live show. Sly dominate and lead by one at that moment. Oh my God, this is funny. Joseph, it was just funny. Joseph just right about Chico Resch. Oh my God, that's funny. All right, question number 2. Natasha help you on that one, Sly. All right, Mario Lemieux score is 500 goal against which goalie? Tommy Soderstrom, Chico Resch, Patrick Arroy, Mike Vernon, or Felix Potvin. Here we go. 15 seconds. What problem we have, Atlanta? Atlanta said D, Mike Vernon. Coming after you, Sly. Joseph said B. Butter Monkey said C. Butter Monkey said C. Srezik said E. Reggie said C. Atlanta, that is not me. Zenith said A. Enotab said A. Luke said D. Adam said E. Sly said E. Michael Robinstein back in the house with B. Peter said D. Atlanta said B. One more time, last one. Who is Felix Badvoy? The cat. Atlanta said no C. The answer, guys, we have two winners. And of course, Mr. Enotap got it. Tommy Soderstrom, October 26, 1995. And also Zenith Gammon, still winning on that one over there. So Mr. Tommy Soderstrom, Zenith joined Sly and Enotap at the first spot over there. Got it, Zenith? Yes, sir, you got it. Question number 3. It's getting interesting right now. Which goaltender got scored the most from a player with their 500 goal in NHL? So which player, goaltender, he gets scored maybe 2 times, 3 times, 5 times. Again, a player register is 500 goal in NHL. Is it Martin Brodeur, César Maniago, Chico Resch again, Patrick Roy, Roberto Luongo, Lu.
What's the matter with you?
All right, Joseph says C, Atlanta says C, Stretic said C, Reggie said B. Enotab said C. Joseph said C. Butter Monkey said C. A lot of C for Chico Resch. Michael Robinstein said C. Atlanta said, you're hard to follow, buddy, with E. Don't change. Give me only one answer, Atlanta. If not, I'm complicating my life. Sly said A. Oh, Martin Brodeur. Zenith said E. Adam Burger said D. We have all the answers right now. Someone's going to win it. Luke said A. Peter said A. The answer of this question, guys, is Atlanta said C. Is, guys, nobody have it. Wait, yes, one. Adam got it. Patrick Roy got scored 3 times. Again, a player got 500 goals in NHL, is the goaltender have the most in NHL history for the 500 goal again. So only Adam win it. So we are right now at question number 4. Sly, Enotap, Zenith, and Adam take the lead about that game, about this one now. Question number 4. Are you ready? All right, this one's going to be easy, I believe. Which player scored the fattest 500 games, 500 goal and game in the NHL history? So, which player scored the fastest, the quickly or the quicker score 500 goals during his career? Is it Wayne Gretzky, Yari Coury, Mario Lemieux, Mike Bossy, or Brett Hull? Are you ready?
Oh, really?
Let's go, Sly. Kick him out of the Hall of Fame. Enough that. Butter Monkey said A. Strasik said A. Reggie said A. Joseph said A. Atlanta said C. Luke said A. Sly said D. Michael Robinstein said A. Joseph Laham said A. Zenith said A. Enotab said A. Adam Bergie said A. Peter D. About the monkey. One more time. Guys, I don't know what's going on tonight. This is the first for history of Frenchy Quiz. Stretsik, you go to laugh about, you go to cry, Stretsik. You go to cry. Mike Bussy, D, 752 game. Who do you believe have only this answer? Who do you believe have only this answer? Yes, Sly take the lead at 2 and maybe win tonight for the first time of the Frenchy Quiz. He is right now leading the quiz by himself with 2 good answers. Sly is going to step up maybe. We don't know. We have one more to go. Peter said A. Yeah. But it's D. Last question. Are you ready? Can Sly step up? The answer of this question is done. Let's move on to the next one. This is really important, guys. Everybody should wait what Sly is going to answer. Nobody answer. There is only one player in NHL has 500 goals at the end of his career. So he's the only one score 500 and that's it. No 503, no 544, only 500 and then he can retire. Which one? Keith Tkachuk, Lenny McDonald, Brad Ferenc, Peter Pondra, and Joe Mullen. Zenith said B. Static said B. Joseph said E. But the monkey said A. Joseph said E. Atlanta said B. Johnny Golden said Lenny, so it's B. Atlanta said C. Adam said D. Michael Rosenstein said D. Reggie said B. Enotab said B. Luke said C. Luke said C. Sly said D. Peter said D. All right. Here's the good news and the bad news. Unfortunately for Sly, the answer is B, Lenny McDonald. But Sly win with tonight, Enotab and Zenith Gammon step up tonight for the first time, and the Frenchy Quiz, Zenith Gammon win the Quiz with Sly for the second time, and Tap is all over the map with many nights he win, but a triple tonight. Congratulations, everybody, for this amazing. I have a lot of people participate tonight. It was great to see Step Up. Sly step up again tonight. Great participation, guys. You did very well tonight. Great to see everybody. McDonald, Mustache, Jeremy, Yager, Moulet. Yeah. Sure, that was my first instinct was McDonald. You missed this one. Was so fun for me and my wife played together. That's awesome, isn't it? Great. Congrats, Sly. You are the people champ. Yes. No give the victory to Sly. No give the victory to Sly. Tap. Here we go. Nice job, Sly. Here we go. I'm sorry, coach. It was a problem. Not a problem at Canada next time. Tap. You have it. It fixed. Was fun. It was a 500 goal. We never talked about this before that. I think it was nice to go that direction. Maybe some of you, learn something about that one over there. I'm surprised Gretzky only scored 3 goals against Chico again. He called New Jersey. And Mickey Mouse Club at that 13-4. Joseph. I'm getting better. It's like you win at 1, you win at 2. Maybe sometime you're going to win at 3. Why did Buffalo suck so bad this past year? They have some great players. The culture of the team with management and the coaches behind the bench. Johnny Golden, when we talk about hockey IQ, he is right where you want a player to be. Coach Mario Durocher about Avs 2021 second-round pick, Riley Kidney. Yes, great hockey player, play for Halifax, I believe, if I can recall it, the most head. It's a really good pick on the 45, I believe, overall, the 47 or 62. Jeez, I'm not remember. But he's a great hockey player. A lot of upside about this one over there. Great about that. What happening to other Montreal fans beat you? Atlanta weather, all in the family. Here we go. Great answer, buddy. Two hockey player, I will always go with Mario Lemieux. Whatever, Wayne Gretzky was a dominant players, an amazing great players. I grow to watching, and not grow. I was 20, in my 20s when I see Mario Lemieux at 16 years old with the Laval Stain. I see Mario Lemieux every game for many years. And I will always go with Mario Lemieux. Have a great night, Peter. Who is better, Mass McMissy or Mike Bossy? Great question. Mike Bossy, guys, if he was still healthy, he will become the first player score 1,000 goals in NHL. That's a big statement here. I would not be surprised he reads this one. Adam, have an amazing, great night, buddy. Thanks, everyone. Thanks to all my fans. I could not have done without y'all.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness.
It was a great name, by the way, Atlanta.
You are awesome.
Top, of course, I don't say diminish Messier. I just believe for me, Mike Bossy was another better scorer to anybody in NHL. It's hard to compare two players like this. You compare a defenseman with a forward. Second thing, like Top said, right? One bring leadership, everything like that. Mike Messier was a guerrier. It was really... Mike Bossy was more like the definition of smart players, and he can score give him a little hole, he would put the puck right there. His accuracy of Bossy was unbelievable. Who's better, Prim, Getzlaf or Perry? I will always take a 6'4" guy as a center before I take a winger. Bossy was amazing scorer. I'll contribute to the team, Padvin. Bossy was an amazing scorer. Yeah. Good evening, Dan Asham. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're going to sign up. Dirty Pot is for me. I agree with you, Michael. Dan, welcome aboard. Hopefully you're doing well.
You are awesome.
You and Colette, and welcome back. First of all, guys, I understand that part over there, and I never mentioned this, and I don't want you to do it. It's not my purpose or what I'm going to tell you. I don't want to sell anything here. But if you're curious about to become a membership, you can curious about the people. Joseph, by the way, did you get my email? Cater Rock Team, I will need from you to send me your email. And Dan, I need your email too. Everybody are a member already, are a green name because you are a member. I need your email. I have already 6 of them, but I need the email of Gators and Dan Asham. Don't put in the chat, guys. I will give you my phone number. I'm not worried about this. All right. So you can reach me at that number. Anybody can reach me, by the way. Texting me, that'd be great. Here we go. Dan and Gators, please send me your email on my text me on my phone number. Second thing, if you want to become a member, what you get is you get private contents on the specific things. Like today, I sent an email about the prospect. And because I got a lot of membership overall, I pick up an article and then I change it and then I send to the people. So you get a lot of good information. If you are like getter like the Panthers, I'm going to send him more information about the Panthers. I have Joseph, love the Devils. I'm going to give him also Devils. I have NHL love Montreal Canadiens. I send him. So it's only $2.99 per month. It's not big. I don't make a ton of money. I don't want you to have to do it. Don't take this way. If you want to have personal contents and specific theme every day by email, as the way you can do about that. I don't put those information on the YouTube channel, or I don't create some specific video on private. Everything starts September 1st. Some of them already signed, but the people are agreeing our membership. They have its friend name, first period, second period, third period, and overtime. And I just want to sharing what we do here as a member of the Hockey Nation live show. So thanks again, already all signed on. And I appreciate your contribution and your support of the Hockey Nation live show. And again, I'm just sharing to you what we do with the membership. I don't say you have to, and don't feel that way. I'm not selling anything. I'm just sharing what we do. Thank you so much. This was a marketing promotion by the Hockey Nation live show. Just kidding. Who is better, Mac R or Al McInnes? Al McInnes for me. Do you think Knight and Caulfield can make the Team USA? I believe Spencer Knight is going to make it as a third. I'm not sure if Cole Caulfield can make it, but pretty sure Spencer Knight is going to be the third violon for the team. And on top, are you like a 12-team champion Frenchy Quiz? I don't think I got an email. What email was sent from? What you sent to me? So text me. You got my phone number, Joseph. Just text me. I will verify. Sorry, I got to walk the dog. Of course, Michael. We know the drill. And have a great night, buddy. Thanks again to join us. Everything like that. Yes, Joseph, I'll for sure just said it. Butter Monkey, good night. I know it's a school night, so thanks again, Butter Monkey. I will see you maybe tomorrow, or if not, tomorrow night. Yeah, Joseph, just text me. Send me your email. I copied the one I got from you. Maybe it's because the pronunciation. Just confirm with me. I'm not going to tell all the name, but is it like Joseph dot, or I put Joe, but I think I misspelling. Régent, bonne nuit, mon homme. On se parle cette semaine. Dis-moi quand je pourrais te rejoindre par téléphone. J'aimerais ça te jaser à un moment donné, à n'importe quelle journée. Dis-moi à quel moment je peux te téléphoner. We miss Kimberly, by the way. Kimberly's not here. Denis not here anymore. Coach, I look forward to season. A lot of laugh, everything. Of course, Canada. Joe is right. Jeez. I will check again. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate a lot. I know I make a mistake. Yeah. I know what I did. I put a D between between the N and the H. So I would resend to you after the show. Le matin, all right. No problem. Régent, merci beaucoup. Yeah, so it's time. I still have a lot of time here, and I'm not rushing. One, it will be live in the Bell season. Every time Montreal Canadiens play, I should be enough to get a lot alive. And then I will be a minimum of 4 to 6 live stream game play-by-play per week. Yeah, thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate a lot. Yeah, Joseph, I misspelling your name, so it's my mistake. I will just forward the email I sent earlier earlier this morning. It's about the prospect for Seattle, and I have an article about those spells. Yeah. Yes, Régent. Ça devrait être pour moi vers 2 heures. Normalement, vers 2 heures, je suis libre. 1h30, 1 heure, 2 heures. Donc, il va être à peu près 10 heures, 11 heures pour toi. C'est bon, ça? Parfait. Was great Frenchy Quiz, and it was fun to see Quiz Sly step up. Good night, NHL. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate a lot. You got my email, right? I don't know why I put a D there. So, Coach, now you can tell me what you're feeling about offer shit in general. Honestly, to be honest with you, it should have more. Thank you, NHL. Appreciate it. More to come, buddy. And a lot of good stuff is coming for prospect, everything like that. The under 25 years old is coming, everything. So in our type, I believe in hockey, it should have more. And that why? Because that would push the team to sign the player quicker, better, and give more chance to player to sign. Yes, Reggie. Not a problem in NHL. Yeah, it's those articles you get per day in NHL because your membership, and you get those membership articles. We'll see what Eichel is going to do. Before we know which team is going to play, it's very hard to fill up or make some comments about him because we know he's not going to be back in Buffalo. So it would be hard. Could we match of KK and possibly also make a trade? No, Johnny, until the following year. So when you offer a match of players, he accept this. Whatever the team got him, all right, the match or no match, but he cannot trade that player for 1 year. So Kotkaniemi cannot be traded during the season 2021 until the season is over next year. Then after that, he can do that. You cannot sign the contract. You cannot do anything with him. He cannot on the waiver list. Yeah, in our type, exactly. Anytime NHL, always the best of the best. Guys, I believe tonight when I start the show, we was about 20 subscribers to get 1,600. We are on the road for 2,000. I pray and I believe we can have a chance to reach 2,000 before the end of the year. And we have more people tonight. Tonight was a lot of people come tonight at the show. It was great to see a lot of people come back and the new people show up. Coach, go to the Avs locker room and stand. Yes, right? No trade, KK. I mean another trade. Oh, yeah. Could we match for KK and possibly also make a trade? The problem with that one, Johnny, is because you have no money after that. When you sign KK, you're really on the bad shape for your salary cap. So you have to make a trade to get the salary cap at the right amount, and then you have to get a prospect back. So that's the problem you get with Kotkaniemi if you sign him. Thank you so much, Intertap. You're the man, buddy. Have you heard of the ABBA hockey? Is it the Atlantic Hockey League? Atlanta, I can't wait to see. Yes, my point, I can't wait to see Kucherov and Montreal. Raven, the bird in the house. I don't know, Gator. You push Gators. You push the envelope a lot right now, but 2000 will be very happy about that one over there. Don't forget, Gator. I need your email, buddy. Kiki is going bye-bye and just got out the phone with Bergevin. Kidding. It's like, thank you, Raven. APBA, not really, be honest with you. I cannot wait for the NHL season start. Fun, then. It's fun you said that, Danny, because we talked about this earlier, where we thought about players, we are ready to get. I text you it. I would text you later. Yeah, no problem, Gator. Thank you so much, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well, by the way. I'm sure, like everybody, you're waiting for the Panthers. What do you price look like is in this is prim? 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, when he won the Vezina and the MVP and everything. It was unbelievable, Carey Price. Carey Price was better when he played with Team Canada. Carey Price guy is solid players. Look like when the game count, when he go to playoff, and everything like that, or the game is getting more and more pressure, attention. I feel like Carey Price is getting better. I just wait for Mike call me. Not a problem, Atlanta. Raven, I actually got to go in the Bruins locker room, right, and somebody do all the maybe 10 years ago. I knew someone that worked out staff. The Bruins have a superstition. Do not step on the logo on the floor. Yeah, it's a tradition in hockey, guys. If you play hockey in the past or you never play hockey, you have a tradition in hockey. You cannot touch the logo in the middle. If you do, you pay a fine. Whatever is the fine, that's the rules. And, every team does a court during the middle of the weeks, everything like that. Yeah, Raven. Getting ready for Vegas and the fall for the... Wow. You should talk with Reggie Gators. Reggie he does all the stuff like that, the poker stuff. Coach, got Bergevin personal phone number. Coach special here. Yeah, I wish I could have that one. But Mark can call me every night. Or Mark should hire me. I'm going to miss Perry. Yeah, Sly also. He's going to miss Perry. But the man, the guy in the room maybe, but on the ice, not really. He was really, really slower and slower. I get to go to Montreal with the Tampa Bay game, also the Tampa Seattle. That'd be great, Atlanta. Joseph. Oops. Sorry about that. Perro is going to be very good. Yeah, I agree with you. He's going to be like a kid's dream to play for his team. That's what I expect for Perro. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, 4 or 5 years. But right now, Perrault next year, guys, is going to be like go through the wall all the time, and you're going to love this kid. I wish we get him at 25 years old. But who do you think the best most one UFA left is? Where do you think they go, and what's the contract? Raven, are you talking about this year or next year? Yeah, I would love to do that for Bergevin. You have a difficult week for sure. It's hard to watch your team getting the part of the end of the year. It's always sucked for a while. Yeah, of course it is. But they all signed the best, Raven. Oh, left. Yeah, not much right now. You have Shara, you have Perry, Gustafsson. So the list is really slow, low. So I believe Shara could be the one. Chris Z in the house tonight. Chris, I don't want to disappoint you, but I predict the Florida Panthers in the final Stanley Cup. Now they were going to win. I don't know yet, but I think it could be happen. What are your expectations for Chris Wideman? He's going to be a defense number 7, right? He's a RD. So if something happens on the right, he will jump on it. His offensive, his puck mover is not too bad. I want to see what he looked like against the NHL player. That's what really is going to give us an idea. But to become a top 4 is not. But I think you can have a better way because it's not easy playing NHL on the wrong side. The puck controlling, the rim the puck, pick up the puck with your skate and not with stick. It's not easy. And the crossover when you come back on the backwards, it's not the same when you are a left on the right side. You have to completely changing your hip control. You separate your upper body with lower body. So to get that kind of defenseman on the right spot, that will helping. Now, remember, he's a defense number 5-6, and his contribution is more on an offensive side. A little bit a power play 2 unit quarterback. That will be what he can bring. But not like, wow, it's going to be an amazing. But I think Montreal need a RD and maybe a back mover. The way about that one there. Perry is not going to be the team leader. It will be Kucherov, yes. When you think Bruins locker room coach, make sure you take the flight for the Avs and bring them to home. I will do it NHL for sure. So, yes, NHL. I like watching him adapt without legs. Still a good job with his hands. Perry was my favorite. Of course, Sly. We know that. Perry was a good pickup for the Montreal Canadiens. Danny, absolutely right. Panthers are so overrated. I don't think so, Raven. I think they are a really good team. I'll be honest with you. I predict right now they are top 8. And the only reason I said not top 5 right now is because we don't know the situation with the goaltender. That's what is going to be the problem there if they have a problem. Overall, is a top 5 in NHL. I predict they're going to win maybe the Atlantic Division or finish 2nd or 1st. Lou probably signed Shara. He won't know until October. Or maybe keep until December. Me too, Sly. Cats will miss the playoff by 2-4 points. The defense is still suck. I think Montreal was a big negative. Caters, I'll be honest with you. The Atlantic is not easy. But I predict Florida Panthers is going to have about 98, 99 points. And they're going to finish 2nd in the Atlantic Division. Raymond Shot was busy tonight. I'm thinking about putting the Panthers in my top 4 in the conference finals. You should do this. One more like for 35. Hit the button. It's absolutely free. Of course, it's free. We're going to push it. Nice. Sorry, I came late. I'm going to go. Welcome tomorrow to Nashville 1. Have a great night and amazing race. Raven, amazing, great buddy. See you next time. Did you hear the news about how bad coach Q Ando is firing? Yeah, if you talk about what he got for the Chicago with the Hawks, yes, I heard about that one over there. I think he have an interview about this. I don't know if he was on the NHL Network or on the I read this on the Classic. I not remember exactly where I read this. What is very interesting about Chicago, guys, is the situation with Stan Bowman, the case of 2010 with the guy with the coach, everything like that. It would be really interesting. This could not affect the Chicago Blackhawks for the upcoming season. I don't think so, but it would be interesting. Atlanta Weather, the 2022 Stanley Cup champion would probably be Vegas, and 2023, Pat Torrecci is good. I saw him in the Western Conference Championship. They are good with their young goalie. I don't know. Vegas is really, I'm not sure about this, about that team. They're going to be good. They'll keep, it's a little bit like Florida Panthers in their goaltending situation. How Leonard can carry on that team like Fleury did year after years, and how Laurent Brossoit is going to handle this team. And then their situation with Nolan Patrick, a little bit what Kotkaniemi was with the Montreal Canadiens, or Charlie Coy for the Boston Bruins. That's a lot of interrogation over there. By the way, earlier I said I tried to figure out who I talk about. You know about when we said surprise Mike Bergevin? I know it's almost impossible, but why not to pick Cody Glass for the Nashville Predators? I know. But why not? He was so successful, they treat him like that. He got them 3 cups. Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't live in the past. And sometimes every employee is like a number. Golden Knights need a center. 2 constantly got rid of Fleury, but the only reason they should be getting a top 6 center. NHL, the problem, I think they was wrong, and they gave the money out to bring that enough, and I don't like it a lot. Just wondering what it would take to get Luke Kunin and Ekholm for Nashville. Would be a first 7th-round pick, as Ryan loaded. I will not touch Luke Kunin, and I will not touch Ekholm because you need a center, and Ekholm it would become another one, exactly what we have, almost what we have around in Montreal. It's a little bit format like Edmondson and Chariot, everything like that. I'm not saying it's not good. I just said, a little bit more offensive to them, but on the defensive side, you have already there. So give too much for them. And Luke Kunin, unfortunately, bottom 6, too much. I think Cody Glass will really break out. That's really a player I'm looking for. I was Adam talk about him. Vegas need their opposite. He will break out this year. His Lightning will be finally win the cup. We'll be interested about that. I'm going to miss Boston. Been a division with New Jersey. Boston struggled with New Jersey this year. Can we trade? Yeah, I'll be interested about this. I wish you a good night, and thank you, Coach Frenchy, for your amazing. Thank you so much, Sly. Have a great night, buddy. Thanks again. Congratulations, Sly. Who did you say earlier, coach from Nashville? Hohenson. Like earlier, Ran Hohenson. And the reason what I said about Kunin one came from Minnesota, right? So he was straight Minnesota about this kid over there. He's a young kid still. He's 23 years old, all right? He played with Minnesota Wild first year, 4.19, 17.49, 31.63, 19.38. When you look those numbers, guys, it's almost what Kotkaniemi does. So I think at some point there may be some upside down over there. to be honest with you. He's only 23 years old. And I think it's, as maybe, if I go back in our top for what you said, I believe I would take Kunin, but I would not touch him. It's a bad trade for the Minnesota Wild, by the way. How about him? I would not touch Ekholm. Love the slice on effect. Yes, sir. Do you think the Jet will make the playoff this year? Absolutely. Dan? Absolutely. Dan, yes, top 5 in my book. They are a really good team at Canada. You're absolutely right about that. Take care, everybody. Sly, have a good night, buddy. Because
You are awesome.
I like those questions, guys. It's like, for me, it's like a ham or fire up. You fire your question back to back to back. I love when I can answer back to back. That's good. Good, faster, better. And tonight, we're going to shut down at 11 o'clock. Hohenson has really tailed off the last few years. He's disappeared sometime. Also, big price tag. Yes. And on top, my point to you is this part is you cannot pay him $8 million. You have to pay him $5 million max over there. And I think as a second center and not the first center, that would fit him more. Less pressure, not be the player that everybody look about. I think he could turn around that one over there. I don't say it is, but he's a guy who can make 50 points and he can score 15, 20 goals. And he's good on on the face-off a little bit. And I think if you can get $5 million, I think it's interesting. Bet 300 for the Cavs, don't win the cup. Bet 300 for a cap and you win 5,000. It would be interesting about that. But for you, what you said, your statement before that Gators is they does not make the playoff. I really believe they're going to make the playoff. If you have to be an assistant coach and the NHL, that go faster. An NHL head coach, who do you want to work with the most? Barry Trotz right away. Barry Trotz. All right, I will be back. And where does the ad prospect pool rank in NHL? They drop a little bit. They are at the bottom, at the middle now. They are about 9 to 12. It's funny about that because I got this last week. And what I'm doing right now, you're going to get that article very soon. And you're going to see there was 8 or 7 last season. And now they drop about 9 to 11 if I follow Broman. It was someone like about 6 weeks ago. Now they do a new one. It's getting every day. They did today 31 to 25, 26. And that's what you get on your membership, Joseph. I follow a couple of things of those, and I check correct, and I send to you. Talk on Nick Schmaltz. He's the guy that had for sure with Coyotes to be long-term deal. Yes, exactly. They pick a choice. They have to keep him, Dvorak, or Garland, and they have to send one of the three, and they send Garland to Vancouver. I would bet you 20,000 can Lightning are back this year. Oh, I don't know. Atlanta, the last team did it. It's 1984. So it's over 37 years, almost. I will work if Barry Trotz, I will want to take Lane Lambert's spot or Mitch Moore. I will keep Trotz. Yes, absolutely right. I'm going to shock you and say the Lee will win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, that's a shocking right now. I will I will reverse you bet. I will give you $300 if they win the Stanley Cup and give me $5,000 if they lose the Stanley Cup. I will go to do live after the Avs game and talk about the game. Yes, sir, Danny. Look forward to do it. Thanks. You're welcome, Joseph. Good night, NHL. Awesome swing like you always get 2010. Let's go, coach. I-5, NHL. It's a Lightning area. Yes, I understand that. And I agree it's going to be great. It's just it's really, really hard to back. And they need to have a better bottom six. And the only thing I would say to you, at that moment, I don't see them. Now, Brisebois is always create or make a trade deadline. What he get at the trade deadline will tell us how the Tampa Bay can do. But at that moment, I don't see this happen. Do you think Mike Bradbury paying $6 for 6 years will turn out to be a mistake after he drop off from here on? Not really. Because a part of the money Gallagher got is what he did prior to that one, like anybody other athletes. And also, like anybody else, those athletes at the end of the contract does the same thing. The last 2 years, they get the money, but they don't perform at the level they should. That's just a part of the ages. So for me, Gallagher, the reason I say yes to you is because I feel like he's going to drop the last 2 years of his 6 year. It's not too bad for what he does, for what he bring, and everything like that. If you calculate everything, not only the weight at the number, the goal, but on the eyes and everything, and the locker room, and the image, the icon, everything like that, I feel it's not too bad. Fallon O'Connor in the house. They are membership, Fallon. So they sign up as a member. You can become a member of the Hockey Nation Live show, and you get all this fun article we do in private. It's possible with stacked lineup. Yes, Atlanta, I absolutely agree with you. I don't say you cannot. It's just that it's going to be harder and harder for them. For me, I would be shocked they did it. They will do it. But, of course, they have a great powerhouse. They did back-to-back. So they should be favorite team to win it again. But I don't see this happen. Islanders have the best chance to knock off the Lightning in the playoff. Will be interesting which team is going to play against them. But again, so many things could happen for the next 6, 7, 8 months. I don't see them winning. Leave are plus 2050 and Predators are 1600. So they have a better odds win the Stanley Cup. Yes, at that moment, absolutely right with you about that one over there. The problem of what I can see them is the bottom six, the left winger, and the goaltender. They have a lot of point interrogation. Can Richie score a lot of goals? Can Case become who he was? Then Blondin can score like he did in Arizona. Can Jack Campbell repeat what he did last season? And can Pete Radchek Zek can do exactly what he did with Carolina? All those questions are possible. That's why we're not going to figure out. I just don't see the leave past the second round. Not a problem, Fallon. Florida should have knocked off the Tampa Bay, but goaltending really let them down at a key moment. And I know Tap is right, is wrong also. Right where you said they should put them out. I think John Cooper always said the biggest series we had the most difficulty was the Panthers. And he said the way the Panthers lost for me is their power play of Tampa Bay. Too many penalty, stupid penalty. And Sam Bennett, game suspension did not help. Thank you, NHL. Appreciate that, NHL. Very nice. And Tavares need to step it up this year. Gators, he had a good year last season. 2 years ago, he struggled a little bit more. But I'll be honest with you, he has like almost 1 point per game. And it's funny you said that because I feel the same way until I see the stat. And let me check. I'll give you the right number. And he's still like 30 years old this year. But he has last year 50.56, 60.63, 88.82, 84.82, 66 and 70, 70 and 78, 86 and 82. I'll be honest with you, the guy is a machine on the offensive. What he dropped and John Tavares guys and what we look. But again, he have 37 goals, 47 goals, and then he dropped at 26, he dropped at 19, but he played less game. So the machine of 40 goals he did in the past, we don't see this anymore. But if another player can get 25 goals and 40 assists, 65 points, 70 points, that's what we want from him. But I feel the same way, Gators. And when I look at the number, I said, wow, he can do it, he can produce. Another or not, it would be Vegas or Florida. But Tavares has the skill to be a 50-40 goal guy, but has never done it. The only one he did is 47 goal 1 year, right? But after that, he never been that kind of player. 37 goal after that. But Boston is on a team, I'm not sure, for the upcoming season. But they always find a way to score, to get that way. They have a 38 goal one season, 37 and 47. That's the most goal he did in NHL for Tavares. He have a leadership. He's a great, smart hockey player. He's a little bit what Shea Weber is. Yeah, but he's not physical. No. Shea Weber is a really calm captain. That's John Tavares also. Those two guys will never elevate their temper during the game. They're always on the same equal temper, whatever is the situation. They control their emotion, their feeling. That's what they are. And not every captain does it. Can you see Robert Thomas leading here if he can leave? Not really, because he have to get enough for a sheet. But my point to you, it's funny you tell, because I studied St. Louis a couple of days ago, and my point is like they consider Robert Thomas like what we consider Kotkaniemi about him. So he's got an injury before that, right? He's still young. There's a lot of potential over there. I think that opportunity never get it at some point as a guy can step up, but I don't know how badly he can get it. But I don't see St. Louis trade him, to be honest with you. He fit well, I believe, because the pressure is not like he has at other place. So I think for me, it's like this. Just like Bob Gainey. Bye, Coach. Have fun. You're awesome. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, Atlanta.
You are awesome.
Absolutely right, Gators. With you, what Joseph said. Taylor Hall is not the first line players, and he's on the right spot. You know, when we talk about he has to be at the right chair, that's what he is. He's at the right chair. He does not play against the best line, usually, not always, right? And you don't have to carry on the team on shoulder. And you know what? Give me $6 million. That's enough for my life. And I enjoy it to be a Bruins. He loved to play for them. He loved the tradition. And I think his culture as a player now fit well with them. Good statement for you guys. Three minutes to fire up. Any other question you have? 3 more minutes. It's not because it's just like I tried to catch up with 11 o'clock tonight. It's a Monday night. So during the weekend, it's not too bad. We can carry on late. But a lot of work to do. I wish when I turn off this live stream, I have nothing to do. I still have a 30 more minutes to do about the live stream after that. He does not have to be a total Taylor Hall as shown Boston yet. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be like a 35 point, I think a 25 goal, 30 goal max, right? With 30, 60 point, 65 point. That's what you're looking for. Josh Norris, don't go nowhere, buddy. Thank you, Danny. Well, 35 likes, by the way. That's good. Josh Norris, like, listen, he's going to be a great hockey player. That's the Suzuki we talked about earlier. That's what Josh Norris is for them. You're never going to have a trade like this anyway inside between two teams in the same division. And secondly, Ottawa are happy about Norris. I love this kid, number 9. Great vision. Honestly, is a copycat on Nick Suzuki in my book. Really good hockey player. And with what they have now, with Tkachuk, he does well. And, Ottawa with Tim Zozol in the second is great. Connor Brown have a great year last season. Nick Paul, I love Nick Paul on the third line. Ottawa is going to be get better in 2-3 years. You have to figure out the goaltender situation. Jake Sanderson's coming. Decker is going to be better. Bragg Storm is going to be better. And they have Thomas Chabot over there with Jake Sanderson. They have another defenseman I'm missing right now in my head. But this thing is going to be better. Not really, because they are young in Ottawa. So they have, honestly, Norris. They have Tierney. They have sometimes Connor Brown play winger as centers, right? They have Shane Pinto now also. So I think they are really good at that position. Diesengel left now. So the situation is not too bad about the center for Ottawa. Well, they have Colin White also over there. Yeah. So Colin White can pick up that spot over there. Colin White, Tierney, Norris, that's 1, 2, and 3. Pinto is number 4 over there. That's what they are, honestly. And what's coming for next after that, they don't have a lot of center. It's more like a winger they are. The defenseman as the prospect, it's really light. They don't have a lot of great defensemen in the prospect area other than the fact Jake Sanderson, honestly, at that moment. Yep. But before we leave, of course,
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of
always a pleasure in our tap. You are the man. I appreciate your comments, your knowledge about hockey. Of course, I don't like you win all the time the quiz anymore. Just kidding, buddy. I know you're good about this, and I can feel it. You're awesome for the chat. You're awesome for everybody. Caters, always a pleasure, buddy. We miss you a lot. I know you are traveling. You're always great. But for everybody else, you are in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody. Dan, Joseph. If ever I don't mention your name, Johnny, sometimes you don't talk a lot, Johnny, but you listen a lot. You guys, you're amazing. Thank you so much for everything. And again, have an amazing, blessing, sweet dream night, everybody.
What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise.
Johnny, you're welcome, buddy. Joseph, I'm going to email you in the next 10 minutes.